Hi. I just wanted to preface this by saying this video idea is very heavily inspired by Crimson's videos. He's done a few analysis videos on tournament sets, so credit to him for that. But anyways, for those who don't know, simply like the Mario guy or whatever, he recently hosted a playoffs-esque style tournament. It was an invitational, 16 players. You can see the bracket on screen. It was a best of three up until finals, single elim. Spoiler alert, I made it to finals. You can see that on screen, but I did lose to beefsalad in the finals. So I thought it would be a fun way to distract myself, I guess, from losing. Also, just a fun thing to do to go over the match, give my thoughts, give my analysis, give my takes, whatnot. I don't really plan on doing this like often or at all in the future, really. Maybe if I make it to like a playoffs finals or something, but this is probably a one-off thing. I just thought I'd do it for fun. Going into seed one, um, contextually, one, it's 5 a.m. for me. Two, we're both probably kind of nervous. They do bring this up. It's both of our first times being in like a big finals, if you'd call this that. I mean, this is a pretty big finals. There was a good chunk of cash on the line. But I feel like I'm not that nervous. I type hi in the chat, like I'm kind of fucking around. I feel like, especially because the match before this I played hacks, like that was probably my hardest match of the tournament. Even though I do lose this one and I won that one, like that match was definitely harder. Very straightforward shipwreck, 9 iron, 15 carats. Like we just have to make shears here. Bang, enter. There's a few things. There's the kelp here, obvious in Ocean Ruin. There's kelp back here. There's another kelp behind this monument. You can't see it at the moment, but there is kelp behind there. There's a few ravines this way. It's hard to tell with the video quality, but there's a few ravines this way, so it's like pretty clear that like both of us should go this way off of the island. You notice three sheep here? By the time I'm done crafting, they're all gone. They're all just fucking gone. And beefsalad like pre-crafts the shears. I just don't like pre-crafting shears. It's just so much easier to craft them like with the bucket, but a small punish, I guess. Yeah, I mine this tree. I shear these leaves. Where are the sheep? They're just gone. I get one on the way. Like it doesn't matter on this seed. Like explosives are like not a big deal, but I don't know why that leaf does that. That looked so weird. Yeah, here's my one bed. Leaving the island. I don't know why I start going towards the kelp that I like very blatantly saw is an ocean ruin. I think I'm autopiloting or something. I really don't know. You can see beef salad just goes the correct way. I guess I do get more info on like this back side of the island to see if there's like a good ravine there, but it doesn't really help me on this seed. You can see though a small difference. Beef salad's holding way more right in the ocean. I'm holding more left because I want the opportunity to go to this kelp if like one of these are fake. Um, I do get rewarded for this play, but like not in the way you'd think because the intended ravine is just fully under the monument. You can see it right now. There's a bit of obsidian right here, and beef salad's way too far away from the monument to see that at the moment. It's like a weird thing, a weird situational thing to consider. Sometimes the ravine can be fully covered by a monument. I wasn't really thinking about that or like playing for that. I guess when I did this, I was just playing for the two kelps that I had, but yeah, it does reward me in this case. In this ravine though, it is really awkward. There's no like immediate obvious place to build a portal. What I do is I play for there being just being a clean 2x1. It doesn't reward me because I just hit a stone wall. What Beef Salad does here, it's so much cleaner. He builds an L. I can just show you. He built an L off of the facing towards the inside of the magma ravine, which is just way smarter. Um, yeah, he just builds it starting here. There's just no awkwardness to deal with. I am in first though. which is a really nice confidence boost to have going into game one. Unfortunately, I'm stupid. We'll get to that in a second. Uh, I start the treasure route, everything's chill, get my gold block, bang, I'm shot. Now I'm shitting myself, because I think, what, last set, I think? Or no, 2 sets ago versus Vstrid, I had a match where I'm in a treasure and I almost die and I play super safe and I just block it off. But I think here I'm more scared. I'm more scared going into grand finals, so I'm playing more aggressive, which is like counterintuitive because it's like if you're scared, you should play safer. But I tank one hit, or is that two? It looks like I tanked two, but I'm down a lot of health. I don't have good food either. I'm playing off of carrots. I should have eaten one, but I throw one gold there. I throw one gold here. This gold does not distract the pigs coming from like the top of the stairs, which is really bad. That gets me hit once, and now I'm dead. Unfortunate way to start grand finals, but it's not too bad on my mental. Like, I can brush it off. It's like, haha, that's my warm-up seed. I have 5 games. It'll be okay. And funny enough, beef salad. Wait for it. I don't even know how he gets hit here. I guess it's the guy on the stairs. Bang, he's dead. Did he get shot, actually? I think he got shot. But he's also dead. I don't realize this until, like, a few minutes later. He decides to reset, which is also really interesting. I just make a boat, um, boat back. Um, it would have been chill if I wasn't stupid and just get one guide. This guy just, I let this guy get 3 hits on me. It is kind of awkward. He's like in front of me on the stairs, but I should have blocked myself in here next to the chest. Grab something like gold armor. I do that the next run back, but I should have done that on this one. I just would have saved myself one death. That's a good start to grand finals. Something funny I try to do, I try to like chain the boats together, but I just miss. But it would have been like 2 second time save or something. I think about here is where I start to, yeah, you see I checked the chat, I opened chat to see if he got any Bastion advancement, he just didn't. So I know, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, in my head, I'm still behind because I died twice, there's no way he died twice. But I just have no idea where he is in the Bastion. I get a chest. I wonder what he's thinking here, I really don't know, but I start getting Bastion advancements, he probably thinks he's losing. But yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have my pickaxe or my carrots, like the two most important things I need on this seed. I can do without the wood, I can do without the blocks, like I'm at the bastion. I just don't have the pickaxe or the food. It's not even in here either. The pickaxe falls all the way onto the bridge. And then the carrots are like down here in the lava basin. But like it was kind of cooked from the moment I died even once, honestly. It's just like, I don't know. I'm just playing too stupidly. There's not much to talk about, honestly, from the rest of this seed. There's like 2 things I want to go over after this point. One of them being that when I get my backup blocks, I get my chests, I come back to the pigs, I give them the gold, and pay attention to my obby count. I have 14 before giving them the last 2 gold blocks. So and I want to make carrots as well. So it's like I need like 5 obby trades, 6 obby trades, and 8 gold to like rip everything I want. I do have pearls, I do have fire res, I do have explosives. It's just I don't want a home portal on this seed. I just want 20. I just want 20 because I don't know where the fort is. So I just insta commit lower. Beef salad on the other hand, he trades it out and he gets everything. It actually really surprised me. You just get 20 out of those last 2 gold blocks. Maybe I missed the trade as well because my stuff exploded, but he just leaves and I go lower. And this also loses me even more time. It does help because he's on like a low pearl count. He's on sketchy food. Like, he almost dies here. Like, how do you live this? Why can't you die here? That's not analysis, I'm sorry.
Speaking of mechanical, what a clutch from beef salad.
Anyways, the seed, not really much to talk about up until I get to the stronghold.
I mean, Cage 50.
Actually, I'll watch his now first, because this is interesting to me.
Out of his way and then also
He gets a spike. Bang, there. Bottom right. Rescans as well to confirm the direction. There's a lot of ways. Notice how many ways there are to go bottom right. He sends it here, checks down this door, goes one further, and bang, there's portal room. And just a clean instant nav. Very well naved on his end. Also, doesn't go for 0, I think, because it's like he's so ahead. It's a hard 0, and he has ground 0. It's just guaranteed if he hits it. He does choke it. Which gives me a chance to come back, but I'm in the stronghold now. He's choked ground 0, I'm in the stronghold. I get the same spike, bottom right.
Monkey is in the stronghold right now. Hold the phone.
I go the right way. I also notice the amount of directions. You can see I want to commit to this first door, and then I see just so many other ways I get overwhelmed.
Hold the phone.
I check this door. I don't see, this doesn't look very promising. It looks like a dead end or like a very dark room, dark turn or whatever. So I don't go down this door. I see this. I see light forwards. And I see this as well. I check here, and then I bail. And I check here, and I bail. I don't rescan. That's my biggest mistake. I don't rescan in this room before going or making the decision to not go through that door. Because if I enter the end in like, I think 20 seconds, I hit the 0, I win. It's kind of a shame. I checked in the replay. The dragon doesn't fly. It's like not a hard 0 with my food and my gold pickaxe and my explosive count. Like I would have hit it, but it's okay. I rescan. I have the spike. The spike is pointing like exactly to where the door I didn't commit to is, and I just don't go that way. In my head, I think it's like I see this door, and I assume this is gonna go this way and cut off the downstairs door, if that makes any sense. Like this is gonna take up all the space that the portal room would need if it were to generate down here. But I checked this door, it's nothing. This is nothing. I check down here. I don't know why I'm not forcing more behind. I'm forcing fully just right from starter, which is a huge mistake on my end. It's just like such a slight oversight on my end. And then I get to this deep end of the, where is it? I check one. I get to this deep end, I see a spike, and it's facing just this like stone wall. So I just assume it's fake, which is really stupid. I assume it's fake, and I just insta commit back to starter, try and find another spike. At this point, I've already lost a match. Even if I enter the end right now, I still lose. But this nav definitely got to my head, especially because he naved it so fast. I'm feeling really stupid right now. But it's just because I eliminated that door in my head instantly. And doing that in Stronghold is so bad because you just always forget about the first thing you cut off. You just assume you were instantly correct. I feel like that's a very common mistake, at least I have, doing nav. But that about covers it for Seed 1. I lose, and it's a 1409. Really hard to mentally get over. Just a free silver platter win. But it's okay. It's a best of 5. Anything can happen. Okay. Game 2. I can shake that first loss off really easily. It's just like a shitter match. We both fucked up. It's a warm-up match. You can see I type hi again, but I don't send it. Like I'm still fine mentally. I need to stop saying That's so bad. Sorry. Room portal seed. Bang. Mending axe, mending sword. Don't see animals. I see one chicken this way. I just play for it. I just enter off of it. I did this first aqua cord as well in my match. It paid off. Fuck it, why not? I'm behind. I need to play fast. My hotbar management here is really bad. Something I want to point out. I have so much. I have the two important things not on my bar and everything else on my bar. Like I could have thrown out the fire chest. I could have thrown out the nuggets. I could have thrown out the chest. I could have like taken anything off my bar here, but I just don't because. Also, I'm sorry if the video is glitchy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have my stuff. I'm just playing so aggro. I just enter off of this. Something I do want to point out, which very much affects my mental or like my metagaming or whatever you want to call it this match.
Is everything okay?
You can. It's probably really hard for you to see with the video quality, but right here, you could see right above like the head of my cursor. There's a hitbox, and that hitbox is a pig. I can tell it's a pig, like from my game. You can't see it in the video, but there's a pig over there that I see. And in my head, now because I know I'm entering on this super aggro one chicken overworld, in my head, I'm thinking if beef salad enters significantly slower than me, it's because he has 8 pork chops. That's what I'm thinking, which is probably a really bad way to think. Just assume your opponent played perfect, but that's what I'm thinking in my head. And he does enter slower, but it's with 4 chicken to my 1, which it's like still better, but it's not like pork chop better.
Holy moly.
So I'm going into this nether. I know I need to manage my food really well. I'm hoping it's a good nether as well, because I can't really afford to brawl much. Here's where I start to get punished. I'm have to open my inventory to get blocks on my bar and my food. That's like a small time loss, but it's still like something I shouldn't be doing. I also check the axe mending, because I forgot. But
I wouldn't know.
I'm entering the bastion. I know I need to take 0 damage in this bastion, and I'm actually really proud of how I play this.
But it's all good, no worries.
Piglin here, piglin there,
No
bang,
need to
distracted.
dig into it. We do have
I look for the trades. Also, something I didn't mention, I did see the 4. It's like over here. And beef salad's just entering. Like as I'm entering the bastion. So I know I have a comfortable lead. And I use that lead to just force this bastion to be like as consistent as possible. I check all the chests up here. And I do an interesting route. I decide to play this kind of like a triple the gap and like forcing pigs. I break this chest, which is actually really aggro considering I'm playing one chicken, but I handle it perfectly. I throw 1 gold up the stairs and I retreat a little so they have time to react and not pick up, but get distracted by the gold. So I get past that without taking damage. Throw a gold there. Don't take damage. This is the only damage I take the whole bastion. That pig. But other than that, it's a really clean route, and I'm getting 2 ramparts worth of pigs. So I know it's going to be a fast bastion split, especially because I'm not doing a triple gap. There's no like extra gold to trade, and I have like, I think 20 obby already from that chest I broke. You'll see it in a second when I open my inventory. Yeah, I have 23 obby. Also, something I noticed is beef salad gets Stone Age now, so I know he's starting the gap now. I can like quantify the lead I have going into this round.
Like every variation, it's like, okay, well, I can do this different tweak.
I'm actually curious, what route did he do? I might cut this out, but what route did he do?
But regardless,
Here and then figure it out to gap.
It's like double. It's double to gap.
Oh, this is smarter than what I did.
That's the thing.
It's just I have 1 extra chest, but it doesn't matter. It's actually better than me. Fuck. The trades are done really quick. Like, my pigs are pretty much done right now. Yeah, they're done on that trade. And I'm just out, so I don't have time to pearl hang. Beef salad's getting a pearl hang off right now. It's like, it's a decent pearl hang, but it's like, I can't do this. I can't go for this. 1, because I don't have the food to force a pearl hang, and 2, I'm already out. There's no point. I just have to leave. Luckily there's an opening above me, so I don't have to do anything silly. I don't have to climb all the way through the stairs or whatever. I can just go out from there.
It's just like truly insane that every bastion is viable. Like, it's okay. You know, we'll take that.
Simply notably PB
This fort routing is it feels so slow to me when I was playing because I know I don't have food to pearl and beef salad just definitely has food to pearl. I have to like create a line off of these strays to the spawners, but it's it's just time loss me having to run all of this, run to this spawner and then run to the one up there. Beef salad's just he's just been chucking pearls. He's at a spawner at 2.5 hearts. Like he's just been throwing pearls.
Recharges the durability just enough, and so
Like he gets to the second spawner before I do. Granted, I did get 3 straights, but we're at the second spawner at the same time.
Doing at this point on purpose is that he's specifically on 2.5.
I do blaze bed. I don't know how. I think that he had this 3 gold he doesn't trade is a string trade. I have 1. Oh, I have 2 extra explosives on him. I have an extra bed and an extra anchor, so I can blaze bed and still have 6. And he has to mine the spawner. He's on 5, I'm on 6.
Monkey's out here. Oh, Monkey's out.
Yeah.
Oh, there it
The
is.
same Minecraft beds would count.
Now at this point, I see he's blinded in the chat. In my head, it's just such bad mental to assume this, but in my head it's like, oh, he played the fortress faster because he had more food, so he could have pulled more, blah blah blah. So I assume he's also on 6 rods, like pre-crafted, in the same situation as me. So I'm like, fuck, I need to play fast or whatever. So I'm thinking I have to play aggro. It's 1200. I have 6 hearts that I can get to chords off of 2 pearl throws. 2 pearl throws is 5 hearts. Like I can get to chords off of that if I don't take any unnecessary damage. Beef salad plays it safer. He just death resets. I think he has a chicken as well. Anyways, I'm going to chords. Pearl 1. It's like straight this way, the chords. I see the fort, this giant chunk of fort. I can pearl to that confidently. I know it's safe. I take a bit of fall damage because I'm bad at the game, but the second pearl is really sketchy. I'm pearling onto this terrain, Soul Sand Valley. I see there's no skeleton here, like there's no hitbox or whatever. There's no skeleton where my pearl will immediately land, but I don't know about like the rest of the journey to chords from here. And you see, actually, it almost punishes me really, really bad. Through this pearl, I'm on half a heart, and I have to boat down onto this flat terrain. I see a skeleton on my left. I'm thinking about this guy when I boat down. What I should be thinking about is the guy you saw up there for like a split second.
No skeletons in sight.
Meanwhile, beef salad has just started going to chords, and in my head, he's matched my pace.
Nowhere to be found.
Wow.
I don't see the skeleton. I'm so locked in on reading my chords, getting my portal built. I just don't even see the skeleton. I think it's at this point where I choke the triple stack that I see skeleton on my subtitles. I don't even see it there. I don't even see it shoot me. And I choke again. I have to build this, and now I like confidently hear it.
Oh my god!
And then I don't even know. I just
There's a skeleton right over there.
it's like I know I have to dodge it. Like the only thing I can do is what I do here is try and have it shoot in me and miss. If I try and punch it, I'm probably getting shot. I should have blocked off. I just wanted to be safe because I don't know how many blocks I have for 0. I have 31 nether brick and 1 soul sand, which is just really I hate being low on a certain block. So I don't block off. It's such an aggro risky play, and I shouldn't have done it, but it works.
Oh my god!
And then mistake number 2, I should have hunger reset starter, especially if I'm ahead. I should have just hunger reset right here. Everything would have been chill. If I take damage on the way to portal room, I can just hunger reset again. It's fine. He probably will not have a stronghold split where he doesn't have to hunger reset too. Like, it's fine. I can tank this safe play, this very what's the word? Play that I should go for, but I just don't. I'm playing so aggressively.
Holy hell!
I have my spike. Bang, skeleton. Oh my god. Get your hunger reset off. Bang. That's fine. Like, my inventory's fucked, but it's fine. I'm alive. And now this is even more time lost than if I just hunger reset and starter. I'm part of me is considering hungry sitting here, but like 95% of me was like, no, just enter. You're basically on full health already. If it's a buried back dragon, GG, well played. Like, the bad thing, another bad mental thing about the situation is that I am so, I don't know about other players, but I am so uncomfortable in situations like this. Like when I'm uncomfortable like this, it just spirals so bad. I think it's a mental thing. Like I force my hotbar. It's not correct. This isn't even my correct zero hotbar, but I force it anyways just because I'm in that uncomfortable situation. I know if I tried to enter end with my hotbar like this, I would have choked zero. I would have 100% choked something. I would have had something on the wrong slot and it would have gone horribly. I'm just not good at adapting to situations like that. And there's not really a good way to practice that either. It's just like unlucky that I put myself in this situation in the first place. But anyways, I'm in. Beef salad's in the stronghold. I know I win if I hit the zero.
Oh, it's back. I has
I also know I have enough health to go for this off of my explosive count, but I played the zero horribly. Spoiler, I fucking choke it. There's three main mistakes I make during the zero. First of all, this first bed is incredibly late. I get like such little damage off it. I get like maybe 20, 30 damage off of it. And it pushes the dragon so high up. I don't even realize at the time how bad this bed was. I thought it was like a normal bed. And that leads to the second mistake, which is here. I should have bowed the dragon twice. Because it's so high. It would have given me so much more damage on this double bed, but I just didn't realize it was high. It doesn't even look that high. I think my FOV was just lower than it normally is or something, but I didn't think it was that high. But I get like pretty mid damage off of those two beds. It's like half health, like I can definitely still kill it here. And then this, you can see already that I've made the third third big mistake is charging this anchor. I should have just placed my third anchor in the bed slot. Even the commentators point that out. Carryway points this out. I should have just placed my anchor. I don't know why I don't. I really cannot explain to you like what logical reason I have. There's no like, it's just like a mental thing, I guess, of playing aggro, but it's not even like a good aggro play. Like it doesn't save to ag. I just don't know. I don't know why I do this. So I get bad damage off of this. If I'd placed the anchor, I could get bad damage, but I could correct the height way better. I could correct the height so it's lower for this first anchor rather than it being lower for this even lower anchor. If that makes any sense. There's only so much I can lower the dragon's height comfortably. So I'm confident I would have been able to kill it if I do a good placed anchor rather than the pre-placed anchor, if that makes sense.
Wait a minute.
And I pop this anchor. It's so high on health just because I've managed this height so badly, and then I go for this anchor. Honestly, I didn't even know this can burn me, but it does. Because I just never go for this, because I don't know why I would be going for this. But yeah, there's my zero choke. And Beefsalad hits the 3-bet 2 anchor because he's just better at speedruns. You can tell also before we get into game 3, I was really tilted by this because I felt like I played the seed so well. I was like I think 30 seconds ahead in the stronghold enter. I played the seed so well, and then I just choke it. I just throw it away. You can tell I'm tilted because I don't insta respawn. Normally, if I die, I have this mental like, oh, just go back. It's saying on the death screen is just losing you time. There's no point in doing that. I should just click the respawn button and make my wood axe run back to chords. But I'm just sitting here in just disbelief that I choked such an easy zero. I'm just so upset at myself. I should be nicer to myself in situations like this. It's 5 a.m. I'm playing grand finals. I played the seed better. What more can I ask for? But why is it frozen? Yeah, I sit there for like a good 5 seconds, just, oh, so upset. There's a mouse shake too. I'm really upset at this death.
I thought the explosion killed. Yeah, it didn't.
but I don't really have a choice but to shake it off. That's kind of how my mental is in these tournaments. It's like you die, you're upset in the moment, but as soon as the match is over, you have to reset your mental. It's another game. Being upset isn't gonna help. I feel like I am as locked in as I physically can be when the match is over and the next one is starting. Like I feel like I'm pretty good at brushing off stuff like this. Okay, boom, game 3. Something I haven't mentioned, well, two things I haven't mentioned. One, it's a 3-1. There's this game and one more to analyze. Two, the downtime between matches in this tournament compared to playoffs is insane. You'll finish a match and like maybe 30 seconds you'll be starting the next one. Like I'm actually curious. What's the match is over. Game is ending. When are we back on the menu screen? Now? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Like a minute. A minute later, we're starting the next match. That never happens in playoffs. They have the screen where you show the splits. It's honestly... I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like both are fine. This is just I wasn't ready for this. I feel like you're never ready for it because you're so used to playoffs downtime, but it didn't really matter. Just something worth something I wanted to mention. I feel like no one talked about this with this tournament. And not a problem, of course. Like I think it's fine, but I feel like it should be brought up. Anyways, into the seed, Temple seed. Finally, by the way, I have been since the start of this tournament, I was waiting to get a Temple seed to do this one strat that I've been practicing so much for no reason. It's not like a hard strat. It's just a funny strat, and I really believe in it too. About the seed, 11 iron, 20 flesh, 2 gapples. Like I'm comfortable entering off of this food count. So should every like top player. Like this is fine. Unfortunately, neither of the commentators or none of the 3 commentators noticed this, but I do this TNT cannon setup. Paul made this. It's I think it's so good. It's so stupid, but I think it's so good because you just don't have to go to both trees. You just stay at the one tree and you get 2 trees worth of logs. I have 7 from this tree, and I have 12 in total. And it's just so good. But if obviously like if you have a good enough tree, like one tree, like you don't need to go for this. But I kind of do force it just because I wanted to play for hype moments in aura, if you will. About the actual routing of the seed, sorry. I don't see, neither of us see a lava pool, I think. Let me check what beef salad sees. I haven't actually paid attention to this. Every time I watch this back, I've just watched my fucking TNT. I think beef salad insta sees the RP. He sees nothing this way, nothing that way. Is that a lava pool? I didn't notice that. But like this is the most obvious line. He sees this lava pool really early. I don't, which is really bad. He has way more information than me. Leaving this temple because he just spent the like 5 seconds to look, which is actually something I should start doing. My routing of this overworld was like, I see there's gravel patch here. I'm just gonna play for a lava pool this way. I'm gonna start running this way. And then I see the village, and in my head it's like, oh, worst case scenario, if there's no lava pool here at all, I have a village which will, like, ranked generates lava pools near villages. Like, even if it's not a village seed, ranked will still force a lava pool near the village. So worst case scenario, I'm just gonna have a slow enter, but there will be an enter this way. And I see the lava pool, I'm like, oh, okay, it's fine. This is fine, I have, like, the perfect line on this overworld. This is another interesting decision. The gravel beef salad goes to, or yeah, the gravel he goes to, there's no immediate gravel on this what do you call this? It's not like a river, it's not an ocean, it's like a water I don't fucking know. It's like a water thing. But the gravel is not immediate, which is like the only reason I commit to the room portal. Is because if I have to go out to like here for the gravel anyway, I may as well commit to the RP. Like it's an enterable RP. And an RP on a seed like this, I feel like can just give you so many possible like micro advantages. Like I could get gold armor that could save me one hit in the bastion, that could save me one pearl on the seed. I could get food. I could get like one gapple would be huge on a seed like this. I could get obby, which I do get. I could get gold, extra trades. Like there's just so many little like win conditions. Could get a gold pick. I could get like it goes on, but I feel like my play was correct like 9 times out of 10. Maybe not 9. 9 is a big number. But
Yeah, we're going to room portal.
Oh,
Sorry,
portal.
that's like.
unfortunately, there's no light in my RP.
Cheap and a pink.
By the time I check this chest and I'm back, we're both like we would have probably been entering at very similar times. And I'd have RP loot on me as well. So like I feel like it is correct to have hit the RP here. But it doesn't really pay off. This 5 obby means jack shit. We get 40 obby in the bastion or something. Like I don't get rewarded for this play at all. In fact, I get punished. But it's not a crazy punish. There's gravel right here. The rates aren't too bad. Like
Yeah, when here. I mean, did he get anything? Use a
I'm in like 10 seconds later and I do have a gold block still.
No, still gonna build the portal.
Which can be nice if it's like I need to make 3 gold pickaxes to get to the bastion or something.
Yeah, okay. Hey, what is this?
Okay, going to this bastion, it is a treasure. I don't know this yet, but I'm obviously taking note of my surroundings as I go to the treasure. I don't see anything on my right. I have a bunch of wall behind me and to the left, so I see the treasure. I need to start paying attention more to the terrain. But I'm kind of just beelining bastion. Beefsalad looks more, which is why I make up the time, I think, going here. Not much interesting to say about the route. I get shot here, but I recover. Beefsalad takes like 8 hits, but he recovers. Like it's chill. It's not chill. Like he's on 1 heart, but it's chill. If you know what I mean. It's a really interesting thing I want to talk about. When we finish getting the top gold, return to the pigs. I'll show from my POV because I've just been looking at my POV like for most of this because I'm a what's the word? I'm an asshole, but I get to the first chest, 2 gold blocks, a lot of obby. I have obby from the RP as well, so I'm already on 12. Gold blocks, whatnot. So I have 3 gold blocks, including this backup. I check this chest, there's obby in a gold block. I check this chest, there's obby in a gold block. So I just fully skipped this final backup, which is just 100% correct in my decision. Opinion, sorry. Okay, sorry, I had to think about that for a second, how I want to explain this, but right now the pigs are probably done trading. The pigs are usually done trading by the time you get back. So if I choose to go for that gold block, I'm just raw wasting time because the pigs are not trading, and I will have time because there's so much gold I'm returning to the pigs with that I can trade this gold, overlap whatever I want to overlap, and then check trades. If I don't have trades, I can get the gold block after and they'll still be trading while I'm getting this gold block. So it's just raw time save in my opinion to skip that gold block here. Not even considering the fact that I have an extra gold block from the RP. I didn't even think about that when I was doing this play. It's just so much gold that I just don't think it's worth to get that final backup at this point. Check trades here. I have a stack of gold left. I'm almost out. Only thing I need is explosives. I've 19 string, 27 glowstone. I'm just waiting on explosives. Okay, up in F3, my X is 200, my Z is 50. So I know I can like confidently send negative Z here. Like I will confidently send negative Z here. Because I know it's buried at spawn. If it's negative X, I would have seen it from spawn because there's no way for it to, like, it's very, very unlikely that it would have wrapped around the wall I had going to the bastion and be there at spawn. Like it's way more likely for it to generate negative Z. And Beefsalad does the same thing. We both send negative Z. Also, I'm more inclined to not break spawner because I'm down 0-2. But like either way, I never break spawner in ranked. I never break spawner in ranked. Because I have this stupid toxic trait where I just have this ego that tells me like, oh, I will just always find a fortress no matter what. It's like so bad. I feel like I've convinced myself I have like top 2 intuition playing this game. But it just punished me so bad sometimes. But
Obviously,
like I do think I am above average at finding it. But also part of me is just lazy
It doesn't matter.
to go down there, and I don't like wasting food on the like pearl hang or whatever.
still not connected.
Because I have so much gold trading, I get a pearl hang off. I kind of like this pearl hang. I wanted a pearl hang from where I'm standing now, but it looked like I was gonna like clip the roof. I just wanted to play it safe because I have time. There's a lot of gold trading.
All the trades done. Why not?
I don't think they're done when I get back. Or they are, but I wait a bit just in case. Like I get an extra pearl trade. Bang him out. We're out at the same time. I think he entered slightly faster, so I technically saved a bit of time in the bastion off of that,
Sometimes based
but
off the chords, you can kind of tell.
nothing significant. What matters here is how we look for the form. Right now, we're both in the negative. We're in pause neg. For context, towards spawn is on my left. Away from spawn is on my right. And also the commentators, thought this direction is towards spawn. I don't know how this happened. I think I'm just stupid and it's 5 a.m. or something, but regardless, I look in front of me. This looks like it's not going to go anywhere. I see that giant basalt wall. So I decide to crawl into this open terrain. And bang, I see it on the right. But this is actually pushing so far pause X. I'm at like 300 on the X. Yeah. I'm at 300 neg 100. Like this is such an insane fort to find. Although I did mention that I thought the way I'm going is towards spawn. Even if I was aware that this direction was pushing even more pause X, I think I would have gone here anyway. Something I do think of a lot when I'm looking for a like fortress and I don't immediately see it is the case where it's like extremely far out on one axis and like barely flipping your cord on the other, because that is a very common like hard treasure fortress to find, if that makes any sense. I'm in the end. I don't know why it's so incorrect for me to zero. It definitely is just a confidence thing. Going for the zero, I push it, I make the chords, but I kind of choke the setup a little. I don't get my top anchor off. Unfortunately, I place another brick. If I got a fire here, I would have tried to save it, but there's just no reason for me to have. I thankfully do have enough discipline to bail 4 minutes ahead on the scuffed zero cycle and just play for half bow. And that gets me the 3rd seed in the bag. Oh my god, this play was funny. I've never had this before where I have time to, or I have the materials to craft 2 ender chests. It's just so funny. I just start juggling my netherrack between them. Just fucking around. This may sound really stupid, but I like doing silly little things like this in tournaments because when I'm watching the VOD back, like if I've lost, it at least gives me something in the match that I want to look forward to watching back. Like seeing the commentator's reaction to like a silly play like this. Like last playoffs, for example, versus Crimson, I did a few stupid things, like I kill a wolf on an island for no reason, and I I fishing rod a blaze rod as well on the floor. And like the little things like that, they just make it so much easier for me mentally to like get over a loss. It's such a weird mental thing, but it does help. Having something to look forward to at least when I'm watching matches back. But I think that's about it for C3. I kind of fucked this one cycle up. It doesn't really matter though. I build whatever this is. Then yeah. Okay, game 4. Final seed. Unfortunately, I did not take it to a game 5 or win, but this is the final seed.
Yeah, I mean, it is a large because of how large.
I don't think there was anything important in the server world. It's just like we did a mapless. We got a flint. Then we both go this way for the enter, even though we're kind of both stupid. I feel like both of these ravines just didn't look good. but it's like so committal to
Monkey did not.
check like another side of the island. It's just so much running.
Interesting.
It's just so like intuitive to just go to the ocean as quickly as possible. But I do make the
Very controversial.
decision to bail early. As soon as I see this ravine is fake, I'm not committing to that kelp. I just bang turn around as soon as I see this kelp over here. Beef salad pushes it.
And in his world record, it did like.
He pushes for the second kelp. I think he gets like a scuffed enter, but he gets an enter, so it works. And I get a ravine out of that kelp, so we're kind of entering at the same time. I think I'm like slightly ahead.
There we go. Yeah, I mean.
But I just did not play this nether well. I'm gonna start by saying that I did not play this nether well at all. Immediately.
Neck and neck though.
Look at when I enter the nether.
What's it gonna
I run straight to the bastion, no information behind me. Beast out. Well, I mean he's facing the fortress, but he still looks. He still looks to get information. I think he's looking at the spawner, and he gets that info. I decided to enter the double triple here. I think it is better because I'm like just closer to the route start. Then I fuck it up. I place this block one too high so the pig can just reach me. And then I have this really awkward situation. Like, what do I do?
very quick decision.
I think the save is decent.
As soon as I
Like, I didn't. You can mine the blocks through here. I actually didn't know that. It's like my first time ever even having to try that.
right idea,
But he is starting the route faster now because I had to
then going down.
deal with that. So
Probably potentially more pigs.
there's like the first bit of time save he gets in this bastion. And then here's another issue. I have to pyrate, and I'm really stupid because I didn't see the fort. There's maybe an argument for when it's this close, like if it's 6 chunks, I could just backload the pyrate, especially when I have this situation where I have to do it twice. I could just backload it and try and look for it when I'm checking the chests. It would have paid off on this seed. It's maybe something I should start thinking about, just to make my life slightly easier. But there's just a bit of awkwardness in me having to do that, and look, you can see Beef Salad's already checking the chests.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I just gave the gold back to them.
Just sees it. Like he's just gonna come in here and just.
I do finally see the 4, and I feel so stupid in this moment. Like, how did I not see that?
Oh my god.
No,
Okay, no, he sees it. He sees it. He sees it.
Yeah, pearl hang off, which is fine.
Hang off. Nice.
I'm stupid, and I pick up the iron and I put it back in the chest,
Out though.
which actually really punishes me later, which is annoying. Also skill issue. Oh my god, and I just realized I also blocked off 2 extra pigs. I don't think that matters, but
Yeah, but Mongi will be out really fast, right?
these guys are just stuck because of the dirt I placed, which is really funny, and I don't put the armor on, so I tank a hit as well. Just a lot of stupidness on my end.
See, Mongi like
Just an unclean bastion is what I'll call
Yeah, I
this.
like that. It's a good tack.
And Beef Salad's out. He's out. He has stuff crafted as well. He's just out in the fort.
No explosives and beef salads in the fort.
At the spawner. 320. And look, and now I have to craft a sword. That's my issue. I have to craft a sword, and this makes my bastion slower just because I'm like I'm thinking too much about this. And it also makes my fortress slower because I have to 3-hit every single blaze, and you'll see how much that punishes me in the fort. Meanwhile, he's in the fort. He also grabbed the iron sword in the BT. I should start doing this. I'm gonna start doing this, I swear. I'm gonna actually start using iron sword. I'm in the fort. Not at the spawner, because I didn't have the info where the spawner is from entering Nether.
Oh no, yeah. So
No, I'm so far away from the spawner.
distracts. Yeah.
I'm in the spawner like 20 seconds later, which is just really bad.
I mean, shouldn't be too
I have to do this awkward iron sword fort split where I just can't let the blazes get too high or I'll hit them out of the spawner. Just so annoying to deal with.
So interesting. The explosive situation did get the final trade. Has the TNT.
You know, he's on 5 rods already. Like, oh my god, he played this so much better, so much cleaner. I think I set up my TNT slow as well. I think most of this is I was just so... Look at my spawner. It's just so less clean. There's a fire here. I'm just not taking good care of my spawner at all. I'm just lazy. It's a really bad habit I have. I'm just lazy when it comes to stuff like this. Like sometimes I just won't build out these sides or I won't clear these front blocks just for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, we can
Um,
anything happen.
yes, part of it is I'm high rolling for good rates because I want to have.
Mongi has such
I'm
a
playing for the chance of the rates are good, so I spend more time overlapping than clearing out the spawner, so I don't have any unoverlapped crafting, but it just doesn't pay off whatsoever.
it is looking like Mongi should be pre-crafting and then getting out of here with 6 rods soon.
It's really bad, especially this spawn's probably the one that kills me the most. I get a one spawn there.
Sizable advantage for Beef.
And I'm still on 4
That's the
rods.
last rod.
No, he's out. He's just going to courts.
Ooh, get slapped by the wither.
A very,
It's a little.
unfortunately, it's a very anticlimactic.
Weird.
Is it climatic or no? Climate is climatic. It's a anticlimactic final game. It's a very linear seed. Not much. I dropped like 20 seconds of the Bastion to being sloppy. I dropped I think another 40 in from fort to stronghold to just being um what's the word? Not as clean with my spawner play or whatever. Not much to analyze, not much to talk about, unfortunately. He just played better. Played it really well. I feel like even if I'm like playing my peak, I don't know if I probably don't beat this. Like, that was a very clean run from Beef. Well played, obviously, to him. He deserves the win.
I did not even realize it was going that fast.
Happy for them. Um,
Basically all
but I think that about sums it up. This was just something I wanted to do because I thought it would be a fun way to get over, I guess, losing. But it's like when I had this idea, I was kind of bummed out over the loss, and I had this idea, and then like in between the time of me having this idea and then actually executing it and like opening the VOD and like watching it and like recording this, like I was like I'm kind of already over it. So it's like I committed to this, and there's no. I don't know why I'm still doing it, but it is fun. I just get to yap over random parts of this match that I haven't been able to talk about or look at or um discuss, but it was fun. Like I said, I probably won't do stuff like this in the future. I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. Oh, actually, one thing I want to talk about. Look how fast I alt F4. I'm such a loser. Why do I alt F4 so bang? Like, ugh. I wasn't even that upset at all. I was like so 50-50 on if I should do it. There's no reason to do it. It's really bad sportsmanship, I feel like, to alt F4 there. I'm sorry. Um I was just tilted in because it's a sub 7. Sub 7s are so tilting to lose to because it's just like it reinforces that mental idea I have that, oh, I'm not good at linear seeds. I've been sub 7'd on by lowkey twice in ranked. That was neither of those were fun. It's just like you've lost the seed off of your first micro mistake type of deal, but it's okay. I'll be better at some point. I'm still very happy with this tournament run. Was not expecting to get here at all. Absolutely not expecting to make it to finals. Remember joining the server, the Discord server for this tournament. I was looking at like the member list because we didn't have access to any channels until like 3 days before before the tournament started. I was looking at the member list and I was just seeing like the best players ever. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucked. Like I joined the server, I look at the right, I see Infume, I see Ral, I see Feinberg, I see Lowkey, I see Silver. Like holy shit, this tournament is fucking stacked. And then um on top of that, I've been taking a break from ranked. I think I'm gonna come back to ranked, but I was taking a break from ranked. So I was definitely out of shape to an extent going into this tournament. So I'm really happy with how far I did make it, and I should be a lot nicer to myself as well. No need to be harsh on myself. It was the grand finals. I'm nervous. I'm playing at 5 a.m. I can't ask for too much. Second place is good. I did roll in $400, so yeah. I kind of yapped a bit more than I wanted to, but that's okay. Yapping is fun sometimes. I think that's it from me though. I don't know how to end things like this. Maybe I'll re-record an outro later because I don't know how to end this, but bye. Bye.